In the wild mountains of North America, the grizzly bear rules through power and presence. Every encounter, every sound in the forest, can turn into a moment of survival. With claws sharp enough to take down prey and strength to face even larger rivals, the grizzly stands as one of nature's most formidable predators. But even the kings of the wild face challenges wolves, moose, and other bears all fight for the same ground. Every step the grizzly takes carries risk. Every decision could mean life or death. In a land where instinct is everything, hesitation is the enemy. Stay with us, because you're about to witness the craziest grizzly bear encounter ever caught on camera. A raw look at courage, strength, and survival in its purest form. Let's begin. The silence of the wilderness shatters as wolves approach a fallen bison, only to find two grizzlies already standing guard. For the bears, a meal of this scale is priceless, and every instinct tells them not to yield. The wolves circle restlessly, their numbers granting confidence. Yet the massive grizzlies hold firm. Each tense moment becomes a test of dominance, where size and presence outweigh speed and cunning. At last, the pack concedes, melting back into the shadows. What remains is more than a struggle for food. It is a stark reminder that in nature's hierarchy, power often dictates survival. The stillness of Alaska's Alagnak River shatters as a brown bear charges toward a massive moose. In these shallow waters, every movement becomes a test of strength and survival. The moose, armed with powerful hooves, struggles to defend itself, yet the river robs it of agility, forcing a confrontation on the bear's terms. What unfolds is not chaos, but a display of raw adaptation, predator and prey, locked in a battle defined by terrain as much as instinct. As the struggle wanes, the bear emerges as the dominant force. This moment is more than survival. It is a vivid reminder of nature's delicate balance, where every victory shapes the rhythm of life in the wild. The silence of the tundra broke the instant a lone brown bear appeared, a dark figure etched against the snow. In that single heartbeat, the gray dog pack reacted swift, disciplined, and unyielding. They spread across the terrain with instinctive precision, closing the circle. Sharp, targeted strikes disrupted the bear's rhythm, forcing it to pivot and defend from all sides. Seconds carried weight, and the tide of momentum shifted toward the pack. Yet, this was no ordinary pursuit. Every feint, every retreat revealed a deeper strategy, as if the dogs moved by design rather than impulse. It was survival elevated into a contest of wit and endurance. The bear, massive and solitary, twisted to meet each challenge. Its growl echoed low, not of fear but defiance. Outnumbered yet unbroken, it adapted with each breath, matching instinct with resilience. Here, in the stark wilderness of the north, strength met strategy. And in that fragile balance, both predator and prey revealed the raw intelligence that defines life on the edge. The forest falls silent as a massive bear steps into view, its presence alone enough to command attention. Yet, what follows is an unexpected twist in the rhythm of the wild. A pack of dogs surrounds the giant, moving with remarkable coordination. They press from multiple angles, their synchronized tactics disrupting the bear's balance. What seems like overwhelming strength begins to falter when faced with unity and persistence. In the end, the bear withdraws, a reminder that survival in nature is not always about sheer power. Strategy, cooperation, and timing often decide who prevails in the wilderness, an eternal lesson written into the fabric of life itself. At dawn, silence ruled the frozen forest until movement broke the stillness. 2 wolves had brought down a rare meal, their survival secured for the moment. But the balance shifted when a grizzly bear emerged from the shadows. Towering in size, nearly twice the weight of the wolves, it moved with deliberate calm. No aggression, no rush, just presence. And presence was enough. One wolf braced, lips curled, unwilling to yield. Yet a single step from the bear ended the standoff. In these northern woods, dominance is rarely loud. Sometimes, power is measured not by force, but by the simple act of arriving. At Glacier National Park, tranquility broke in an instant. A mother moose, wading in the shallow lake, found herself face to face with a grizzly emerging from the tree line. The bear advanced with deliberate steps, yet the moose reacted without hesitation. Lowering her head, she charged forward, forcing the predator into retreat. The chase spilled toward the roadside, startling onlookers as the grizzly fled across the road and disappeared into the brush. This encounter was more than survival. It revealed the raw determination of maternal instinct, a mother willing to confront danger to protect her calf, reminding us of the extraordinary power and resilience that define life in the wild. On a snowy highway in Alberta, A sudden shape emerged from the white landscape, a grizzly mother, and her 3 cubs stood at the roadside. As the vehicle drew closer, the bear spun around, her massive frame lunging forward with startling speed. For an instant, the silence of winter turned electric, as if danger was unavoidable. Then, just as swiftly, she halted. It was not an attack, but a warning, a primal display of protection. In that fleeting moment, the scene revealed the instinct that defines her kind, the unyielding bond between a mother and her young in the wild.
Cool.
A still dawn shattered Yellowstone's silence, trembled with a presence. A lone grizzly, towering and powerful, moved cautiously across the valley. From the shadows, wolves emerged silent, coordinated, watching. The bear rose on hind legs, an instinctive warning, but the pack tightened, their numbers swelling, their rhythm precise. The clash was raw instinct against strategy. The grizzly struck back, heavy swipes forcing distance, yet the wolves advanced with relentless timing. Tension thickened. Every heartbeat carried risk. Finally, the bear shifted course. It did not flee, it yielded ground with measured retreat, slipping into the shelter of the trees. Not weakness, survival. In the wild, wisdom often lies in knowing when to walk away. In the silence of northern Europe's frozen forests, a sudden cry breaks the stillness, a raven's call, warning that drama is about to unfold. A wolverine finds the scent of a carcass, its jaws powerful enough to snap bone. Yet this small predator is not alone for long. A massive bear approaches, capable of consuming nearly 100 pounds of meat in a single meal. The forest seems to hold its breath. Then, the true shift begins. A pack of wolves emerges, 10 strong, moving in silent unity. They do not charge, but circle, testing the bear's resolve. Under relentless pressure, the giant retreats with scraps, while the wolves claim what remains. In this frozen wilderness, power alone is never enough. Survival belongs to those who endure, adapt, and work together. The stillness of a northern lake is shattered as a massive grizzly lunges after a full-grown moose, sending water surging in every direction. At first, the bear closes the gap with raw strength, but the moose surges ahead, relying on speed and endurance. Capable of reaching 35 miles per hour and sustaining that pace longer than any bear, the moose uses its towering legs to clear swampy ground with ease. After a relentless chase, the bear slows, exhaustion forcing it back to shore. The moose disappears into the wilderness, victorious not by chance, but by the quiet power of adaptation and survival. A sudden rustle in the forest signals nature's raw unpredictability. Bears, masters of stealth and power, navigate their domain with surprising intelligence. Every movement tells a story of survival, adaptation, and instinct honed over millennia. From quiet ambushes to breathtaking escapes, these moments reveal the intricate balance of predator and prey. Witnessing their behavior provides a rare glimpse into the complex strategies and decision-making that define life in the wild. If this encounter captured your imagination, show your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Each view brings you closer to the hidden rhythms of the natural world. Until the next journey into untamed wilderness, stay observant, stay curious, and let the wonder of wildlife continue to inspire.